Is it time for Shiba Inu? So, SHIB holders, welcome. Let's talk about it. We are seeing a rare pattern on the charts. I want to talk about that as well as kind of what's going on in the overall crypto market because unless you've been living under a rock, the top 100 cryptos, as well as all the crypto really in the market today, have been exploding, and Shiba Inu is no exception. So, let's get into the meme coin space. We're going to be talking about it right here live. If you haven't done so, awesome time to subscribe right down below. Please smash that like button. Totally free to do so. Think of it as a follow, and that way you can better have a clear picture of what's going on each and every day as we talk crypto here on this channel. All right, so let's get it. Let's talk some crypto, and in specific, we're going to get down into some Shiba Inu conversation as we look at the crypto bubbles. And you can see right now, as we dive into the top 100, SHIB right now is trailing behind Bitcoin, up 4.4% for Bitcoin. So we were brushing, almost hitting 73,000. How exciting is that, guys? All right. But SHIB, on the other hand, has fallen a little bit, still up 6.5% on the day, but it's something where we have fallen a little bit over the last hour, where Shiba Inu was absolutely pumping. And then that was subsequently following this month that we have been down 3%. So Dogecoin and Shiba Inu kind of in that same breath, right? Within the top 10, top 15 in the crypto space in total market cap, right? If you want to just talk about them as being the top two meme coins out there in the crypto sphere, then that's how you got to get there. All right. But we're going to be talking about Shiba Inu right now because more so in specific, all right, outside of the price of SHIB, we need to talk about kind of what's happening down the road because there is a rare bullish pattern forming. Kind of a cool little SHIB there as we look into kind of this article from cryptonews.net. We have seen 4 consecutive days into the green for Shiba Inu, but this is huge, guys. Ahead of the presidential election, this is not going to be, in my opinion, and as always, this is not financial advice. This is my thoughts and sentiment revolving around the crypto space. This is more so here to stay, okay? This is eerily similar to what we had back in 2021, 2017, okay? History looks to repeat itself. And some of the graphics, I actually posted one on X a little bit earlier. It's very, very eerily similar. Now, we all know how institutions and the crypto mines work alike, price manipulations, chart manipulations, and just kind of taking advantage of the small folk out there in the space. Well, the biggest thing going for us right now is we need to recognize what the history is, because if we've seen it once, shame on me for missing it twice. Shame on you, shame on me again. But the third time, you know, that's kind of on us, all right, as a whole, right? And I'm not going to say that I missed it the first or second time, but I know a lot of people that did, and I'm getting some very eerie 2021 vibes right now as we get further into October and start off the month of November and closing out quarter 4 here in 2024. All right, but we look at kind of what SHIB's been doing, right? Trailing a little bit behind Dogecoin. Dogecoin's been absolutely exploding. So I don't like to just say, hey, it's either going to be Shiba Inu or it's going to be Dogecoin that wins the meme coin world. That's not how we should do it. Competition is good. Shiba Inu, in my opinion, if it wasn't for Dogecoin and vice versa, I think they both would be in a different spot right here today. All right. But this is kind of where we look into SHIB. And I'm going to give you guys 3 reasons why we are performing well. Okay. So that's where we look at the strong indication in the betting favorite for Donald Trump to win the election. Over 50% chance. And as we've seen this, this is kind of crazy. This is a situation where Republicans can have a higher chance of winning the popular vote and the presidency, which is a scenario not seen in decades. Okay. More so, Shiba Inu's rise within the easing political tensions over there in Middle East. All right, and that's something where you look at a ceasefire, and that's something where it was a relatively mild retaliation. I'm not going to pretend like I know anything about Middle Eastern conflicts or presidential candidacy and elections. This is all about crypto. All right, but unfortunately, macro things like geopolitical conflicts and presidential elections, they do matter and they do impact the markets. So that's why we're going to talk about it. But also the SHIB price, okay, is coming up because of the rising demand for meme coins. Now that's where we've seen all of the meme coins right now sitting at $68 billion in total. Okay. And now as we look into it, guys, that is a golden cross starting to form there on the charts. You can zoom in a little bit. You can see it for yourself. Okay. It's pretty much self-explanatory, and it's right there smacking us in the face. That is where the 200-day and the 50-day EMAs have crossed. And that's, for those of you that do not know what a golden cross is, that basically is all it is. And you can see it right here right here where my mouse is, where the those EMAs are crossing over each other, indicated by that blue and red line. Now, if you want to go back in time, go back to 2017, go back to 2021. I can guarantee you, you probably will find the same exact situation. Now, I'm not going to say that golden crosses and TA is the end all be all, and that we need to just dive into every one of these, charts that has a golden cross and just sell out and go all in. Never going to tell you to buy or sell a crypto. I'm just going to tell you what the numbers are and what I'm doing. Okay. But what I'm going to say is, it is something where like I told you, I use my trading indicator to be my tiebreaker and kind of guide me within my crypto trades. So for me, it's just my knowledge, common sense, and then my trading indicator. And that combination of those three leads me to buy what I buy in the world of crypto. Okay. But more so, what we're seeing right now is that is kind of where SHIB went from a 4010 up to a 4045. That's something where we saw this back in December. That was the last time that we had a Shiba Inu golden cross on the charts. Okay. And within this significant rise that we're seeing, this could potentially even signal a little bit of a higher exponential increase, just due to the same and the sole premise that it's kind of here, right? Bitcoin is pressing all-time highs. We did not have that happen back in December when SHIB did almost a 4x in just a very quick moment of time. All right. So 4x, 20x, 100x, it's all arbitrary. It's all relative. All right. What it matters is, will Shiba Inu experience the same price gains if Bitcoin does explode following the election? That's the biggest question you have to ask yourself. Bitcoin dominance and how that's going to correlate within the rest of the altcoins and meme coins. It's going to be pretty impressive. That's all I'm going to say, right? Because even if you look back at 2021, and this is kind of my biggest problem with it all, right? We have so much more crypto out there, so many more meme coins, altcoins. So even though Bitcoin was hitting all-time highs, we weren't at the levels that we were at 2021. I think we're lagging a couple months, almost a year probably, but I think there's been a lot more issues that have been kind of causing us to lag, outside of the fact that if Bitcoin is cyclical and we do see this 12 to 16 month run like we normally have seen by the precedent set from the Bitcoin halvings, then this is going to be a gear it up and strap in and get ready for it, because this is what happens. And, in these situations, what I tell myself and kind of my rule of thumb is kind of, action follows action. We've all got stuck in the mud where we try to basically get ourselves out of a hole. We FOMO, we play catch up. That's not how you want to attack crypto. Okay. And so that's why I'm kind of using a lot of these technical patterns, as well as some of the historical data, kind of lead me into my next destination when I look to trade crypto. And right now, by all accounts, it's something where you can't really deny what we have going on. And I've been talking about it a lot on the channel, how, over the last 2 years plus, we've had some of the worst kind of macro things happening in the market. And now in 2024/2025, we potentially have the most impactful and positive things that ever happened to crypto in our lifetime. All right. So what it comes down to is that I want to be in front of the 8 ball. That's why I wanted to make this video to share with you guys my thoughts and sentiment. As always, though, remember, this is not financial advice. Always do your research and homework when trading cryptocurrency and all that stuff, because it is going to be a very volatile and bumpy ride. I can guarantee you that. And quite frankly, it's not meant for everybody. Okay. I have a lot of friends that trade crypto, and they ask questions, and just to put it bluntly simple, crypto is not for everyone. So that's why it's important to do your own research. I'll never tell you to buy or sell a crypto. That's on you. All I can tell you is what I'm doing and kind of what my thoughts are involving what's going on in the crypto world. So with that, I'll leave you. Good luck out there, and have a great rest of your day as we kind of get into this midweek, waiting for the next move for SHIB, as well as the markets. And it's a big one. Okay. So that's what we have. Like, comment, and subscribe down below. Give me a follow if you haven't done so, and we'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.